Welcome to day 27 of 30 days of creativity. For today's project, we're just going to up our game with white candles or whatever color candles you have laying around your house. So right now I just went into my cupboard and I found some candles that weren't being used, some that I had partially burned, some are bigger than others. So I just have a variety of candles. I also had a stash of these white kind of jar candles that you get at the dollar store for $1. And I have a big mess of those because we used them a number of years ago at my daughter's wedding. And I just couldn't bear to throw them out even though they were only $1 or donate them or whatever. We just use them periodically for different things, setting them around, and they're just very handy. So today's project I just thought would be easy. Yeah, honestly, it is easy. If you have some candles laying around that you would like to look better, kind of decorate or just have some fun with. And if you have some random ribbon or string. So I realize that not everybody has these kind of things laying around. I realize you probably buy one candle at a time and good job. But if you have a little bit of a stash somewhere, or you have some that you haven't used and you want to put out, you want to have a little bit more, you want to have them look a little nicer than just a plain white candle, then follow along. If you do not have ribbon or twine, which you probably have string of, I don't know, maybe you don't. If you don't, then this also probably won't work for you unless you go through the things you're donating, or you go through and find an old napkin or towel that you're cutting into strips, and then you can use that to wrap around. So for these smaller two, I've just decided to, I just have these remnants of ribbon, and I'm just going to, put them, so how cute is that? Literally, it's kind of off to the side, all done. That was like a random piece of ribbon that was going to get thrown out. So this one is just another short piece of ribbon. I'm going to tie around this little short squatty candle, and I'm just going to do it's just a knot. I'm not tying a bow, I'm not doing anything fancy, and there you go. And wouldn't that look cute just sitting out? You could set it on a plate, you could just set it out like this. Super easy. There it is, it's done. Now for these, and I might fast forward because it'll be a little tedious to watch. Basically what I'm going to do, I have 5 jar candles, and I have some twine. I have 2 kinds of kind of velvety ribbon, the green and brown. I have just some kind of grayish blue ribbon. And then I have some fabric that I had torn off into a strip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap each of these in a random, it's not going to be, I'm not going to do it in any certain order and then just tie it on. I think I'm going to do all of those, and I may or may not speed up in terms of, I may just cut it and then show you at the end if it gets too redundant. But that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll come back and look at them. And like I said, this requires no glue, a pair of scissors maybe, what else? That's about it. And the candles if you have them, and some ribbon or string. So there's nothing, hard or confusing about this. Now I do recognize that, this would be an easy and a good project right now, just because this is kind of a little bit trickier or difficult time for most of us. And we are trying to embrace our new normal. And so if our creativity can be easy, that makes it all the better. And I hope that you are considering, a new normal and what that looks like for you. Okay, so without even cutting that, while I was giving you some uplifting words, that's about as easy as it gets. I think I would put it to the top of where it's burned, and you can move it down as it goes. Okay, and I probably would clip those ends, which I'll do at the end. But I'm just going to keep wrapping, and then I will come back. we're all completely done. We have our 2 candles that were just bigger, that were just quickly tied on with ribbon that we had from around our house. And then we have these dollar store jar candles that we just use random leftover pieces of ribbon. On the twine, I had one of those little tiny, it's from jewelry. It's like a little, little piece that you would attach on like a necklace or something like that. And I thought it would be so cute to attach there. I'll take a picture so you can see a close-up of it. But I put it on the twine at the bottom. Now, I don't know if you noticed, all of them are tied at the bottom. And that was just kind of the way that I was wrapping them. You could wrap it the reverse and have it tied at the top, and that might be a better way to go, but you can do however you want. I think the more you wrap it, the better it looks versus just kind of wrapping it around once. Unless you have some big, thick, ribbon like this. But I think it looks more, I don't know if decadent's the right word, but it looks better with just kind of wrapped around more. It just looks richer and fuller, and I think it gives the dollar store candles a cool new look, and it'll be fun. I'm going to set them out maybe on my dining room table or maybe on a mantle. I'm not really sure, but I think these will be a fun way to kind of spruce up a time when I think we should be lighting candles. I think we should be, even in this chapter, even in this time when we're home and we're, it's like, oh, there's nothing special going on, and we can make things still special. We can still make things look good, even at a time when we're home and maybe no one's coming over, because we can do it for ourselves. We can do it to enjoy. And then when we do open up our homes later and we do have guests over, or, we will have these fun, creative candles, or whatever whatever you want to call it, that people can enjoy besides ourselves. So, but I think the goal is in most creativity is that you have to like it first, and you have to find it fun and enjoyable, and you have to find the beauty in what you're making, and then if others enjoy it, great, but it's really should be more about yourself. So once again, I hope that you will embrace your creativity, that you will try some new things. And this is a super simple way to jump in. And it's not too late, even though it's day 27, even if you have not done any of the projects leading up to this, you could do this. Your dollar store candle, your leftover ribbon, and you're like, oh my gosh, how cute would that be just sitting in my bathroom or something? So anyway, just want to thank you again for joining me for day 27 of 30 Days of Creativity, and I will see you next time.